There's Petco Park on a fine night for baseball here on the show. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's got the rare combination of power and speed that can drive opposing managers absolutely crazy. It's almost impossible to come up with a game plan for how to contain him.
Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
Barry Bonds is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Iwakuma peers in. Here it is on 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Taken high and deep to right. Tomlinson looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Sammy Sosa will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes it deep.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Stepping in now, Nick Savage, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Zobrist on to first, the double play. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Now to the plate, Chad Harris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Into the box, number 4. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hot shot to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's the National League 1, the American League coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. And he's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
Randy Johnson, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What's your take on him, EK?
He's not a rookie in this league anymore, but he's still very young and learning his craft here in the big leagues. He is having a very nice year so far, though, so we'll see if that continues in this matchup.
And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Number 27 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Jake Taylor will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And taken in out there for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
So stepping in, number 87, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the AL.
Well, guys, this was never a question of distance. This ball is absolutely launched. But we didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul, and you're going to see it. Once this thing hits off the foul pole, it erases any questions you may have had, and that's a home run.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson.
Cleveland Indians.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that outfield. Man, he can play. Does a lot of things defensively, can go get the ball, covers a lot of ground, and has a pretty darn good throwing arm as well.
Thomas Hawk gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
In now, number 77, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Mark McGuire will start things out in the second inning here with both teams already on the scoreboard, but his guys down a run.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start. You get that solo home run to give you the early lead, but then you cough it right back up in the bottom half.
Iwakuma's ready. First pitch on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him.
From the
A
Miami
walk you can
Marlins,
work around. A home
the
run,
shortstop.
you can't.
David Lee.
David Lee gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous. And we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Iwakuma a look to first and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. You see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Three and oh now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Into the box now, Barry Bonds, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
He's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
Tap foul at home plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Sammy Sosa gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And with that, they've taken a 4-2 lead.
So much for shortening up and putting the ball in play. This is a big swing right here with 2 strikes, and he's going to get rewarded for it as he drives in a couple of runs here on the double.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Nick Savage, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, guys, you know you're in trouble when we bring up the pitch count graphic in the second inning. Things just have not gone his way so far.
The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
One and one, here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Zobrist settles under it near second, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2. Number 77 digs in here for his first appearance.
Third baseman, number 77.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Walter Johnson is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 20, Walter Johnson.
Chad Harris walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Number 4 will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Two one, here it is. Hit hard towards second. Oh, and he misses it.
First baseman, number 25,
Mark McGuire will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Nice play there. Not always easy on a soft liner like that, but he waited, and then he got up there to make the play.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
One and two, here it comes. A little low, it's 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Full count, here it comes. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Number 41 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 41.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ben Zobrist.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Number 27 steps in now. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait them out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. McCutchen will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, number 87.
Number 87 stands in. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Two and 0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. AL leaves one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jay Lee will be the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the American League, number 20, Jay Lee.
In now, Yadier Molina. He was
Leading
drilled
up the
by a
fourth
pitch
inning.
his last time up.
Catcher,
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Yadier Molina.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next
Well, I
for
think
the
he got away
National
with
League.
one right there. I mean, this is a
Left fielder,
fastball right
Barry
down the middle.
Bonds.
And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Barry Bonds strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
In now, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. NL goes down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Michael Lambert is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 7, Michael Lambert.
Leading off the inning, Dale Tomlinson,
Leading off the fourth
as
for
they'll
the
look to
American
get
League,
something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an
Number
important
38.
time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bonds has a read on it, 1 away.
Now batting.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Thomas Hawk will dig in. He singled his first time around. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Yeah, this pitch
Number
absolutely
77.
eats him up. The barrel just sort of drags through the strike zone, and this winds up an easy pop-up to first.
Into the box, number 77. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
coming
the
on now, and
American
it's the
League.
former number 1
16.
overall pick from 2007, David Price. Nick Savage stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Look out, 2-0 now.
No strike.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
The count.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting.
Wow, that was just a get-me-over fastball on the 3-0 count. And on the mound, he's got to be thinking, he's taken, right? But he's about to be in for a big surprise. He's pretty fortunate in the end that this winds up being just a long fly ball.
At the plate, Chad Harris. He drew a walk his first time up. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands could be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Number 4 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hawk is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Mark McGuire digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back safely. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
David Lee digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, that's maybe a borderline strike at best, and he's not too happy with that call, and I don't blame him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Andrew McCutchen steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. National Leaguers leave them loaded, but they still lead this one 4-2. Felix Hernandez will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Hit out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 1 out, nobody on. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Here it comes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McCutchen going back. He makes the play. Cole Hamels will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Cole Hamels.
Yadier Molina strides in, grounded out his last time through.
National League, catcher Yadier Molina.
And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hamels into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets a leadoff man here for an important first out.
Stepping in now, Barry Bonds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Looking up is Brantley. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Into the box now, Nick Savage.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box, Chad Harris. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Yeah, these are those tough kind of choppers that come at you with an in-between hop. Here, he doesn't know whether to charge it or play it on the hop, and as it turns out, he doesn't even get a glove on it.
Stepping in now, number 4, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The NL's on top, 8-2. Max Scherzer will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
Number 27 will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Center fielder, number 27.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Jake Taylor will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the contest for the American League. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Number 87 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That tails back over, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Back here on the show. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Sean Doolittle will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Sean Doolittle.
David Lee will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Doolittle's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Andrew McCutchen will be next. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Josh Harrison will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brantley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Michael Lee will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here.
Michael Lee.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The NL leads this one 8-2. Josh Harrison will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Michael Lee will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
Mark Melanson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Alcides Escobar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. To third, Harris scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Miguel Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Harrison waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Fouled back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. Still 8-2. Alcides Escobar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Miguel Cabrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play 3rd now.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 62 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they start him out away with a cold strike. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at our all-star line score. The National League leading this one in the 8th over their American League rivals in a game that's certainly been an entertaining one to this point. Digging in to try it again, Chad Harris. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Chapman has the target. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Too high. Ball 3. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 4.
Devin Mesoraco will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Devin Mesoraco.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Tomlinson going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Travis d'Arnaud will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out with the man at first. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Into the box, David Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Andrew McCutchen would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen Comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
In there, strike one.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And he is in there.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Yadier Molina gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 0-2 home. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the National League 11 and the American League 2. Number 62 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 62.
Travis d'Arnaud will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Glenn Perkins will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Michael Brantley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
That's a ball.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
One 0 count. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here it is on 3-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Number 99 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. National Leaguers out in front, 11-2. Adam Jones will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10.
Number 99 will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
99.
Ricky
pitching for the
Vaughn
American League,
come on now to start the
number
ninth
99,
inning as he looks to keep this
Ricky
deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Corey Dickerson will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled back. A pause and the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 62.
D. Gordon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
D. Gordon.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk it.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitchers are getting on these guys quick.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter
Justin Morneau will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Justin Morneau.
And that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Carlos Gonzalez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
D. Gordon will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Nick Vincent will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jonathan Lucroy will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Drilled to first. Darno has it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Mike Trout will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mike Trout.
Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Evan Longoria will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Evan Longoria.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Darno near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy All-Star Game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The National League comes out on top, 11-2. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the American League, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.